The Royal Belum is a beautiful rainforest in Malaysia that is located 800 kilometers away from Singapore. It is home to gigantic elephants, fearsome tigers, and also ferocious giant snakehead. This is a story of how a young 17 and 18-year-old saved as much money as they can to step out from their comfort zone and travel to the Royal Belum to hunt for the elusive giant snakehead. Facepalmfishing presents yet another Facepalmfishing special, fishing the Royal Belum.
Tuman!
Alright, before we start off this video, I would just like to trouble all of you to leave a like here, down in the video here. The reason is because we did put in quite a bit of effort in this video and I feel that you'll be quite entertained. So just show a little bit of appreciation and like this video lah. Right, I'm not going to trouble you all anymore. Let's get back to the video. Before we begin, let us first introduce ourselves. My name is Ishan. I am 21 this year, but at the time when this video was filmed, I was only 17. I've been fishing for 11 years and was the main initiator of this whole Royal Belum trip. My partner in crime that will be joining me on this Royal Belum adventure is none other than my cousin Marcus. Marcus has also been fishing for a really long time. But due to the fact that he is more interested in mouse hunt than actually fishing, he still remains as a level 4 out of 10 fisherman today and has never caught a giant snakehead at the time of filming this video. So how I found out about the Royal Belum was when my friend shared with me pictures, videos and stories of his recent trip to the Royal Belum. So I went to search up on the place and found that it is absolutely beautiful, and my friend Ethan was kind enough to link me up with one of the legends who fish at the Royal Belum, who was known as Bastera. So basically I got some guiding contacts from my friend Ethan. He pointed me to this guy called Bastera. I don't even know his real name, but and the thing is, he doesn't know how to speak English, so I don't even know how to count from 1 to 10 in Malay. So what I used was I used Google Translate to basically translate all his messages and translate my messages and send it to him. So this whole trip is booked using Google Translate, and Marcus doesn't even know what's going on. He didn't do a single thing.
What do I know?
Yeah.
We are going to a rainforest, sort of deal, for 4 days. Most probably be sleeping in some shit shack and hopefully get a glance of the giant snakehead.
Now that we have found the right guy to fish with at the Royal Belum, it was time to find money. I went to work at a wet market for several months to save up money for this trip, and my cousin Marcus, he also went to work at several odd jobs like a packer, warehouse packer, some ad hoc jobs here and there to save up money for this trip. Soon enough, it was quite painful, but we managed to save enough money to fly budget airlines to the Royal Belum, and this was how the whole trip started.
Yeah.
Just sell tickets. Alright. Okay, nice.
Okay, now we are at Changi Airport. We're gonna take a plane to Ipoh soon. Get a driver to drive us to Royal Belum. Hopefully, catch some big fish.
Since we had some time to kill, Marcus decided to practice his hook setting skills.
Legit got
Tell me how you set hook.
Set hook. How I set hook? Like normally I don't really set actually.
No, now you know what I mean by set shot.
Yeah, I know what I mean. Like it must have like the how to say, I don't know how to say, like I don't know how to say lah. It's like
No,
some
you
string
must-
action.
you must
must
set
like
like-
stretch the string.
Yeah, then like
Yeah, must stretch the string right. Yeah.
instead of like just
I
like,
know, yeah,
like you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
I know what I mean already.
Alright guys, we just touched down in Ipoh. There's a lot of mountains here, and right now our driver is driving around a corner, but apparently there's a problem with the rock tube. Yes, it's quite a small car. Oh yeah. Big hit. Okay guys, so this is our driver. Edward?
I'm Edward. Yeah, welcome to Ipoh, dear friends from Singapore.
Yeah, so how long will the drive be once
The
again?
drive will take about 2.5 to 3 hours.
And the
Because
road?
of the winding road and they are passing through all the forest path. Right? It will be a very exciting trip.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We didn't have lunch on board the flight, so when we reached Ipoh, we were starving. So our driver decided to bring us for some delicious local food after about 1 hour of driving. So now we're here at some 7 Uncle shop. As you can see what we can have here. Oh, it looks like we're getting some fish. So right now we're gonna try a freshwater fish dish. The freshwater fish we're trying is the batsutong. It's a type of freshwater catfish, and I'm pretty sure Singaporean anglers have heard of it before. And what I heard about it is that it is delicious.
Baku chai.
It looks like our kangkong in Singapore. Can you get a bite? Tell me how it tastes like.
From the forest.
Food from the forest of Malaysia, something like kangkong. Damn. Like our guy was telling us, oh, these are wild, okay? You cannot farm it. It's from the jungle and it tastes delicious.
是的，是啊。
闻起来很香。
It's a basutong. When I went to Thailand with Darren, he told me he would definitely tapao this fish. Marcus got... he loves the batsutong so much. Look at... this guy is crazy. It's a good meal here. Everything is fresh. Sedap, man. He's the chef of the batsutong. 你是煮那个鱼的？好吃。谢谢啊。谢谢你。After a nice meal, we took a long nap on the car, and before we know it, we have arrived at the beautiful Royal Balloon. And that's where we finally met the legendary Bastera.
Ini abang. Okey, abang.
Bestera kan?
Bastera kan?
Melayu tak tahu cakap. You English boleh tak?
Boleh lah sikit-sikit.
Sikit boleh.
Teh ya?
Oh,
Okey, duduk sini ya.
Di sini.
it's quite a surreal moment because up to this point we've only seen photos and videos of the place, and we also took a long time to plan the trip and save up money for the trip, and seeing the place up close in person with our own eyes just kind of makes us want to tear up a little. Alright, it's enough of being emotional. Time to give you guys a room tour. This is the place we're staying. Well, it's not the hotel that Marcus and I was talking about.
Yes.
Lights.
No, he turning on a Jeremy.
Oh, okay. So we're just gonna live here, It's a beautiful place, look at that. Kitchen, it's the back alley, so Marcus will take a dump. It's a toilet to bathe. Shower also. We were standing around the house, walking around and stuff, checking out the place, and then Bastera just came up to me and asked, "Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go fishing." So yeah, we went fishing. Giant snakeheads have a primitive lung that is located behind their gills. This helps them to live in waters with low levels of oxygen because they get their oxygen by coming up to the surface of the water and breathing for air. When anglers see the giant snakehead coming up to breathe air, it tells us their location and allows us to cast directly at them. This method of fishing is known as sight casting, and sight casting is the most popular method of fishing at the Royal Balloon. Now, to execute a sight cast, we first have to approach the snakehead sneakily, so that's why Bastera is using a paddle to approach the fishing spot. We also have to remain very quiet because we need to hear the snakehead breathing for air. It is definitely not an easy style of fishing as it requires a lot of focus, patience, and accuracy. So of course, being absolute newbies to this style of fishing, we caught jack shit on the first day. Bastera is settling the fishing permit stuff because we're going really deep inside. Sun is just rising. As you can see here, back. Beautiful scenery. Here we go, guys. The first toman of the Royal Balloon trip. Spotted it, casted at it, and bam, I got it. It's not a big one, it's probably just about 1 kilo. But the sight casting really works, man. This is crazy. Cool. Okay guys, here, let's catch and release here. There it goes. Nice, more to come. Unfortunately, after that, we didn't get much bites. Marcus and I made about 100 to 200 casts per person, and yeah, we had no takes at all. So we decided to rest while the weather is hot and have lunch. We're here with flip-flops. What was this, Marcus?
Huh?
So what did you just find?
We found a path through the jungle that leads us to another resting lodge.
So you stopped by here for lunch. Some hut. What are you having?
With fish with rice, some chicken and some vegetables.
So what happened in the morning just now?
Yishuan caught one snakehead. Afterwards, there were a lot of opportunities missed.
He's burned out. Show you guys how tired we are. It's been sleeping here for the past 1 hour. Unfortunately, the evening session was no better than fishing in the morning. Really? Oh my god. The fishes are biting now. Got him! Jodoh. Catch and release. Alright guys, we're here back at the homestay. It is 8 o'clock. We fished really late at night. And I'm super exhausted right now. Super exhausted. You guys have no idea how exhausted I am. I had a bad night's sleep. My head is like pounding right now. Pop, pop, pop. And today's fishing is kind of bad. I landed 2 small ones. Marcus landed nothing. I got a total of 3 hits, but all of them honestly felt small. Tomorrow, we're not going to the Royal Bedroom anymore. Tomorrow we're going to Temangor. And at Temangor, well, the thing is, if we go to the Royal Bedroom again, I think the fishing will still be the same because we already know how it's like. But at Temangor, we're just risking it. It might be worse, it might be a lot better, who knows. Having some food right now. Tom yum. Some guy pastera. Marcus.
Yes, hello.
How's the day? How's the day?
Very tired. Very tired. Not good to be honest. But yeah, looking forward for the next day. Things can only go up from now.
We were extremely focused going into day 3 because we knew that today was our last chance to land a good sized giant snakehead at the Royal Bedroom. And like every facepalm fishing story, we got a hit. You got a take? You got a take?
I'm not sure. Oh no! Oh my god!
This is snack. Big size.
Bigger.
No, boom. 5 or 6 kilos.
We lost an opportunity of a lifetime just now. And what happened was, it got caught up Give me some net. Holy shit, that was a ferocious ass stick, man. Oh my god, Marcus. That was a big one. After losing that fish, everything else was the same as day 2. We didn't catch anything else, and the Toman really pushed us to our limit.
Toman!
It is a little bit weird to end the trip on this note because after that whole fishing session on the final day, we didn't really capture much footage because we thought that we're not going to upload this video due to the lack of fishing content. However, when I was looking back at all the footage, I realized that there's really a story to tell, and I really thoroughly enjoyed myself during this trip, so I wanted to tell my story of how we fished at the Royal Balloon. There are also 2 very valuable lessons that I learned on this trip, and I would like to share with everyone who is watching this video. The first lesson is to never have expectations going to an overseas fishing trip. The reason is because fishing overseas might actually be harder than it looks. I watched a lot of Royal Balloon fishing videos before going to this trip, and I thought that, we're gonna catch like 50 snakeheads or something. Okay, maybe not 50 lah, but I thought that we're definitely at least gonna catch one good sized one. But when we went to the Royal Balloon, the fishing there was really, really tough. Like, there are not that many risers. Your casting really have to be super accurate, and I felt we were kind of underprepared as well. So we should have done more research, should have maybe even practiced a little bit of casting before embarking on this trip. But the main point is, if our expectations weren't set so high, the fish would just be a bonus. And I would feel that we really enjoy the beauty of the place, the environment of the place, the culture, the people, so much more. Because on this trip, I guess we're so fixated on the catch that we kind of oversee some of the little things. And this brings me to my second point, and this is for all the avid siao-on fishermen out there, okay? Whenever you go overseas fishing, actually whenever you go fishing in general, don't just focus on catching the fish alone. Like, if your goal is always to catch the fish, I want to catch a lot of big fish, get all the best catch reports, show my friends all the photos, your whole trip will revolve around fish. And although, it does feel good to catch a good sized fish on a fishing trip, but you oversee all the little things that really make a fishing trip the fishing trip. The traveling to the place, getting to know all the people you meet, the food you eat, the culture of the place, the scenery, all of these things get overlooked. So one of my biggest regret was not filming this moment after our fishing trip. I wasn't really bummed out from the catch, but I guess I was just like in a man mode kind of state. Since we didn't catch much, then I didn't really want to film. But Bastera's family actually prepared some really, really nice food, and we had dinner with his family at the boathouse, which was so warm and heartwarming. To this day, the whole scenario is still in my mind lah. And my biggest regret was not filming that down so that I can have a little bit of memory, or at least I can still see some photos or videos of that moment, which was to me one of the best moments of the trip. So what I would recommend is anyone who is going fishing, you all should have like one day where you just stay in a city or you stay with the villagers or something, and really just enjoy the culture of the place, try their local food, and this would really make your whole overseas fishing trip experience a lot more fruitful, a lot more satisfying, and you actually learn something from the trip. Before I end this video, I would first like to thank Bastera for taking such great care of two rascals at the Royal Balloon. We were not exactly well behaved lah. Like, we were, always asking him where's the fish, asking him a lot of advice and everything, and he was very patient with us and he took great care of us. If anyone wants to go to Royal Balloon, I will leave Bastera's contact down in our description box, so you can just contact him. And also I would like to thank Edward for giving us a safe ride, a safe trip to the Royal Balloon. He was a great driver. He also had great knowledge of Ipoh and everything. So he shared with us a lot of his knowledge of the country, brought us to eat great food as well. So thank you so much, Edward. And last but not least, I would like to thank everyone who stayed to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to us for giving us 25 minutes of your time, and I hope you really thoroughly enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed editing this video. Do leave a like, do comment down below if you have any comments, any thoughts you want to share, and do subscribe because we have great content coming up. Trust me, I'm ORDing soon, so there'll be even more great content. And yeah, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos and more overseas content, more fishing content will be coming soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. See you guys.